Good morning on Facebook. Where's my iPad? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Friday. It's Friday. I'm live on Instagram too, which I don't normally do, but we're gonna give it a go. So
the sommelier abstract.
Sorry, I don't mean to be. Okay, drop me a comment if you're here. It is Friday. Good morning, Lisa with two S's. It's finally Friday. Okay, I feel like I've got a lot going on. Drop me a comment if you're here catching me live. I'm on Instagram as well, but I can't share any photos of things that I'm going to be sharing for my show and tell this morning, which is Friday Favorites. We've been off. Hello on Instagram. Hi. I don't normally pop in on Instagram, but I thought, well, why not? Okay, that's a good news. So might as well just go for it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm looking to see if I'm live. Oh, that's not muting. Hold on. Good morning, Connie. Where's the mute button? There's the mute button. All right. So it is Friday. Hello, everybody on Instagram and on Facebook. Hi, Connie. Hi, Janine. Hi, Ann. Hi, Connie. Two Connies. Connie. I will talk about that, Lisa. I'm still trying to find if I'm live here. All right. Yes, I am live. I can see. All right. Good morning. Hi. I've been off a little bit because I've been traveling and life has been busy, but Friday Favorites is back. It's normally going to be, I think, the second Friday of the month. I backed it off just for the summer to just aid my schedule a little bit because I just have a lot going on right now. So usually it'll be the second Friday of the month. I'll probably bring it back to every week or every other week or whatever in the fall when things settle down a little bit. I just like to enjoy my summers, and normally Fridays are pretty big for me. So I'm live on Instagram, live on Facebook, and I do have lots of show and tell. I decided, well, I've been off for the last couple weeks. I will share more than 5 Friday favorites. I did put them all in my blog, so they're all there. I can't give links or show photos on Instagram, so Instagram, you're just going to be staring at my mug. All right, so I didn't print this up, so I don't know what my favorite is. First is this is my frame T-shirt club by Sarah Williams. I just got my new shirt yesterday, so every time I get a new shirt, I wear said new shirts. And I can give you a link to that if you would like it. Hold on. Here we go. I'm double working today. So what is it? Be the Sunshine. I love these T-shirts. I really do. So if you want, I did take photos of everything. Be the Sunshine. That's what I'm going to be today. Plus I've had 2 cups of awake tea, so I'm going to be the sunshine and more. If you have any questions about that, I get not a free T-shirt. I pay for it. It's a subscription. Once a month, usually I want to say, well, this past week, I think I get it the second week of the month. I'm not really sure. This is T-shirt of the month. I always love to share this. I just like the sayings. I love the designs and I love the colors. I have not gotten a shirt that I haven't loved. So if you were looking for the link to that, you are my sunshine too, Lisa with 2 S's, all the Lisas. So I decided to share that. Okay. That's my number 1. All right. My number 2, I'm going to tell you, the tote, I do have a new class out. It is a tote bag class. So my next few favorites, hello over there on Instagram. My next few favorites have to do with that. So if you're wondering, the class is August 2nd. I like to bring out these workshops every so often, once a month, once every couple of months, where I paint something and you guys can paint along. Y'all can choose to buy the same surface. Now, I sold out of these bags. They sold out within days. However, you don't have to use the bag. I don't supply the supplies. Hi, Gabriel on Instagram. I owe you a call. I've just been so crazy lately. So if you're interested in that class, it is August 2nd. You can sign up with the link. I will give that link. Good morning. By the way, Gabriel Stockton, Gabriel, don't move. Okay. I have to switch gears. Gabriel, stay there for 5 minutes. Because Gabriel, I was going to talk about you. Oh, right here. I was going to talk about you. Okay. I should just not talk about him and have him on. Gabriel is one of our art masters. He's on Instagram right now saying hi to me. But this ties into my favorites, although I'd be going out of order. All right. So if you are interested in this class, oh, this is the last bag, but I'm painting on it. I lied. I didn't sell out. I had one left. By the way, I sold out. This is the bag. Hello, that I painted. This is also the bag that I painted. So different colors. Okay. There you go. August 2nd. If you can't see it live, you can watch it live on Facebook. I will record it. It will go in your portal to live forever and ever so that you have access to that class. Now, with that being said, I don't supply the supplies. Why? Because most of you have supplies. Some of you are just figuring out supplies that you want. So I do list my favorite paints. You get the materials list if you go to that link. Okay. So just, there's no secrets here. I hand it all out. I tell you what I use. My favorite, these are glass paints. I grabbed the wrong paints. I literally grabbed the wrong paints at Oh Dark 100 last night. Okay. These are the paints. So for those of you who are wondering what paints I like, I'm going to stand up. This is easier. I like the fabric acrylics by Deco Art. Deco Art, So Soft. They're whatever you want to call them. They're So Soft acrylic fabric paints. Somebody asked me, can you use normal acrylics? Yeah, you can, because normal acrylics will work because normal acrylics don't come off. However, it may crack. You don't want that. But since you're not wearing it and it's a bag, it's probably fine. I don't care what paint you use, but if you want it to stay there, you want it to be washable, blah, 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 blah. These are the paints I recommend. On my blog, there's a discount code. So if it's your first time ordering from Deco Art, I think you can save, I don't know, 15%. I'm an affiliate for them. So when you order, it makes me look good. I've worked with them for a number of years. That's who I use, their acrylic paints. So I did put that all on my blog, all of those details. Now, I thought, let me show you those paints too. Sorry, I can't share photos on Instagram, but here are the right paints. They are the Deco Art fabric acrylic paints. And yes, they come in glitter and metallics. I don't really like glitter, but that's just me. I'm not a glittery kind of gal. All right. So I thought too, now would be another good time to say, okay, if you're painting that bag, you might want to get some other things to paint. This is a pen bag or a pouch or whatever. So I painted these. I just paint, by the way, I pulled these out because these are going in there. See, I tied everything in together. We even had kitchen stuff. So I put those out in my Amazon. They're all listed on my blog. Every link is live. I just thought these go with the bag, which go with the fabric paints. Okay. All right. And by the way, those who signed up for the bag painting class and thought they were getting the bag that I painted, I thought that was cute. And somebody said, could I just pay for the class and have you paint my bag? I actually considered saying yes, because then I thought I'm going to be painting one that I don't need anyway. But I just usually put that stuff up for sale. That's just what I do. Or I give it away. Or I donate it. I donate a lot of stuff. All right. Does that answer that question? Fabric paints. So when you sign up for the class, it will be live on August 2nd at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. A number of people have already signed up. Thank you so much. The materials list is located right in there. So if you want to see my materials list, it's there. If you're looking for a code for the paints, that's available as well. Everything's on my blog, but I love those paints. You can wash them. They get softer, softer, softer. I use them for everything, all fabric, all of my fabric needs. All right. Speaking of Gabriel Stockton, one of our art masters, by the way. He works with Daniel Smith. So this week I've gotten a not just this week, the past 3 weeks, because I haven't done this in 3 weeks or 2 weeks. Yesterday for morning meditation in your Artful Journey group, if you do not follow Gabriel Stockton, I'll spell his name, GABRIELSTOCKTON. He's a watercolor artist, it lives in San Diego. I have met him personally. He just got back from a really wonderful trip. I think it was to Italy. Anyway, if you were wondering what pan watercolors I was using the other day, and I love the people at Daniel Smith, by the way. Kathy treats me so nice. This is a set. Now, this is the 24 set. I call these, I like to travel about. I like my stuff portable. Gabriel now has his own, Gabriel, please correct me if I'm wrong, but your own sets of colors that he recommends, like his favorite painting colors. So if you want to check out Gabriel Stockton and Daniel Smith, 2 companies I highly recommend. This right here for me is like the Cadillac of watercolors. So I say, this is the set of 24. You can just get the set of 12, and then they have the empty pans. This one actually comes. All right, you're going to love this. Sorry to walk away. So this set with the 24 colors comes with, he has his own dot cards. Thank you. Those are his favorite colors. If you don't follow him on Instagram, he's live every Wednesday too. So there's an empty set as well. So I filled up the empty set. Okay. So Daniel Smith. I love Daniel Smith. I love the people at Daniel Smith. Kathy's always so nice to me. I see her at many trade shows. You'll want to follow them. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm not answering questions, because do they have a larger set? Actually, Lisa, they have, the pans, the half pans are not something they do a ton of. I talked to them at length about this. I'm looking. They have smaller sets. These are. Okay, these are the bomb right here. Catherine. Sorry, not Kathy. Thank you, Catherine. Her name is Catherine. Sorry, Catherine, if you're watching this. Thank you. So they make these watercolor sticks. These are amazing. Your Artful Journey members, we're going to be using these. So when I was talking about this is so cool. They gave me this. So when I was saying dot cards, they have many a tube is what I'm trying to say. Look at. So like these dot cards, this is in a set. This is called Watercolor Confetti. Yes, these are perfectly good watercolors. Sometimes people don't know that, okay? All right. So as far as having a larger set of the pan watercolors that are the half pans, the answer is no, I don't believe that they do, to the best of my knowledge. But I will tell you that I have all the colors that are available. So also any of their tubed, I don't know if any of you guys know this. I do this a lot. I don't know where they are. I make my own watercolor sets. So my favorite color, I can't get this back in here. So the sticks are, all $11. Okay. See, I got the note. He's right there on Instagram. All right, but here they are. These are not on my favorites this week, but they will be soon. Okay. Oh, and people were asking me about, see, I like to answer questions, but I like to answer them when I can, like in front of you. So people were asking me about using watercolors on canvas. Remember, canvas is a primed surface. It is sealed. So it's not really an absorbent surface. Acrylics work different in that way. So somebody was saying, I used my watercolors on my canvas and they didn't stay there and they slid away. You need something that is absorbent. Daniel Smith makes a watercolor ground that you can utilize. I thought I'd list that at the same time. I'm showing a photo of it. This is the titanium white. This is the big pot of it. Now, again, I do a lot of watercolors on watercolor paper, so it's an absorbent surface. But for those of you who are asking, if you don't have an absorbent surface, what can you use? This is called watercolor ground. Okay. All right. I think that answers that question. Ground can go on wood, glass, or plastic. Just so you know. And that is really helpful because a lot of people want to use watercolors. And I will be using this, by the way, in Mixed Media Makers and your Artful Journey. Okay. But your Artful Journey, I use watercolor paper. It does take 24 hours to set up. Yes. Here's the thing, and Gabriel, I always read the manufacturer's instructions. Having worked with a paint company before, I think the number one thing that y'all should be doing, and I get a lot of questions. And I'm not the be all end all, especially when it comes to like the manufacturers knowing the answers. And most of their websites are just jam-packed with all of the color swatches. So if you're anything like me and you just don't want one color, you want them all, that's a good way to do that. Also, it's a good place to go read the instructions because 9 out of 10 times with my age, I physically cannot read the instructions on the back of a bottle because it's too small. Okay. So follow the manufacturer's instructions. Fabric paint, same thing. People ask me a lot. I'm starting to sweat as I get excited. People ask me, a lot about my glass painting on fabric. Do you pre-wash the fabric? So when it comes to the tote bags, that's not something I'm wearing. Most of the time when I am painting stuff that I'm wearing, I have already washed it because I do paint a lot of stuff that I already own. So I do pre-wash it, but I don't pre-wash a bag that I'm going to use. I didn't pre-wash I did not pre-wash the, what do you call it? The little pen bags. I don't. So sometimes I read the instructions after the fact, and I'm going to ask Gabriel at some point if he'll just come online with me because he's giving me lots of facts, and just come online and I'll ask him questions. Take a photo of the back and enlarge the directions with your phone. I have a magnifying glass, but I actually just go to the website. Yeah, I've done that too. I'm just one of those people who likes to see the instructions flat out in front of me, and normally I will print them. Okay. Okay. I'm just that way. I do not anything with a magnifying glass or trying to read my phone. And I love it because I have to fit all of this in 3 different languages. So it's like, you can't, all right. Anyway, see, Gabriel gave me the thumbs up. Okay. Some of you know I got a new toy yesterday. I'll talk about that in a minute. I have a photo of it. Gabriel got a new toy. Gabriel, you need to come over. Oh, and I just saw Ropes Galore just joined in and is watching me. I need to come shopping for new earrings and new hats so I can make Ropes Galore one of my favorite things on a Friday. Okay. I have like 3 more things. People are asking me in my garage how I'm hanging up my artwork and not making it permanent because I move stuff around. These are the Command picture hanging strips. They're like Velcro. People are saying hi on. So these are Velcro. These are the medium and large. I put these on my favorites because I get asked a lot. My artwork is hanging up. Is it permanent? No. And what you do is you tear the strips apart like so. Wait a minute. Okay. One side goes on the wall. One side goes on your picture. And so then they just snap. Okay. And they're Command strips. so they come off, like if you want to remove them. All right. And then you can even just take half of it off. So if I'm moving pictures around, this is how I did all of my wall hangings. I should have taken a picture of that, but I didn't. I listed those because I'm hanging more artwork. All right. I'm going to finish my mural this weekend too. Maybe not this weekend. All right. Three more things. I have been asked left, right, and center. This has already been one of my favorite things right here. This has already been one of my favorite things 1,000 times over. Oops, that was a sneak peek. These are my Molotov black permanent liner. I think there's 11. Yeah, there's 11 of them in here. Command strips have heavy duty too. Yeah, they do. None of my paintings are heavy. They also have really cool hooks. Command is just amazing. So if you are looking for these pens, I'm placing another large order because yes, my website has not been able to really keep them in, which is a good problem to have. I did put the link to all of this stuff. Oh, I have other things that I'm listing. You know what? I went overboard today. I should have saved a few of my favorite things for another day. If you place an order with me for these, I will get them right out. All right. Okay. Those are what I use. People are asking me about it. All right. I have 3 more things. 2 of them are kitchen related. Okay. One of them, if you don't have one of these, take me to your leader. Do you guys know what this is? I wish they would have had this when my kids were little. Do you know what it is? And am I the last person on the planet to get one of these? I was in an RV, and so she had one in the RV, and I thought, what is this thing? And so I had to text and say to my friend, what the hell is this thing? Does anybody know? Yes, it is a microwave cover. Does anybody know these existed? I have 3 kids. 2 of them are twins. And had they had this when I was like younger, that would have saved a few microwaves. It's a splatter guard and it goes, okay, I know, and it's magnetic. So it stores at the top. Am I the last person to know what this is? Okay, fine. I listed it because I was so... the other thing I listed, and that is because people ask me, how do you find time to be creative? Well, here's the thing. I don't have any kids. I mean, I have 3 kids. They're all self-sufficient. They can pretty much sustain life, feed themselves, do all the other good stuff. But I do keep a relatively clean house. By the way, for the microwave thing, I used to use the paper plate thing. Did you ever have the paper plate where it got so much pressure, it just shot up? So, okay, Annette said she had no clue what this was. Thank you. It is a very handy $9 piece of plastic. And I put it in the dishwasher. So now it stays in my microwave at the very top and it just gets pulled down. These are little magnets in there. I don't know. It's just so cool. All right, I'll double check and make sure the second to last thing. I love to clean, especially when I'm stressed out and when I'm on the phone. So I keep seeing these mops. Sorry, Instagram, I can't show you because the mop is actually outside. I was wringing it out and cleaning it and I forgot to bring it in. So I got, did I not take a picture of it? Hold on. You guys are going to think, I've lost my mind. I tell you, Friday favorites, and because I haven't been here in a few weeks, okay, here is my new mop. It's an Cedar Spinning Mop. It's like red, and it has a little thing, and you just like push this little button, and it spins out the mop. This thing gets into corners, picks up dog hair. It's machine washable. Gabriel is like, what are you doing? Okay, these are all on my Friday favorites on my Amazon affiliate account. They're listed on my blog. if you, and I know you guys keep asking me for random things. I know that was a random thing, but I just bought that mop and I have mopped my bathrooms. It fits behind the toilet. You don't have to touch anything. And here's the thing that I love about cleaning. I'm addicted to pine sol. If you ever come into this house, you will smell pine sol. And so I just put a little bit of pine sol, put the little round mop, that thing fits in the corner and it just spins and wrings it out. And here's what I also do. I use it for all my baseboards. You know, I am, I think my live video got interrupted. Okay. So people are saying they love their mop. Okay. I got to make sure I'm still working here. I know. Friday favorites, Gabriel. It's what I've bought during the week. All right. I'm back live. If you have any questions about that mop, it baseboards, I get up in the corner for spider webs because you can use it dry. I use it as a duster. I used it on my, and it all goes in the dishwasher. Life-changing. Gabriel, when was the last time you mopped the floor? One must know. Okay. Let me just make sure. If you are looking for any of my favorites, I am going... Lisa just said, you're supposed to mop the floor. Do you know, Lisa, that I own these little mop slippers that you can walk around and mop your floor like while you're cooking and cleaning? I'm weird. So if you're looking, if you go to my Amazon affiliate on my resources page and you're looking for any of the items that I just mentioned. Okay, today's Friday favorites as a wrap up. This t-shirt by the T-Shirt Club by Sarah Williams. The Fabric Deco Art paints, because I told you what paints I use. My new mop that has changed my new world. I need to literally get, Gabriel mopped yesterday. Okay, you got to love a man of the world. Okay. Speaking of men of the world, I'll tell you. Okay, my mop, I need to get a life. Command strips, the pencil bags that I use, Daniel Smith watercolor ground. Daniel Smith watercolors. They have a 24 and a 12 set. That's the pan set. I love other watercolors. Oh, the last thing I was going to mention is people keep asking me about this purple tape. This is, if you're asking me, I'm telling you, this is the Gentle Surface Painter's Tape. At first, I was not overly crazy about it, but I've learned to love it. I noticed that it works better on some surfaces than others. So that is what this is. Again, it's the purple color. People keep noticing I was using it, and then I just used it to the very end. And now I love it. I am using it. I think you noticed that this tape I used on my watercolor paper last week kind of pulled a little bit. You can just use a heat gun to pull it off. But this one I've had for quite a while. Sometimes your paint or your tape, if they're, it was sitting in the sun. So bad me. This is the delicate surface. Okay, so I answered that. See, if you ask, I shall tell you. Okay, the last thing. Okay, the microwave color and the markers. All right, here's my last announcement for today. And I am sorry that I cannot share on Instagram, but on Instagram, I posted a story yesterday. Gabriel says, what about paper towels? Gabriel, I go to Costco and buy shop towels, and I wash them every single day. So you know how much art has been happening in my studio based on how many towels go in the washing machine at night. Reusable. Oh, and then Gabriel, look at me with the favorites. I bet he doesn't know what this is. He's a real cool lad. Here we go. I bet you don't know what these are. I'll give you a hint. Say one side is leak proof and the other side is absorbent. I know. Dental bibs. Hopes to have a friend in the medical. Okay. Have I overloaded you yet? I do have to go to work. It's 8:30. All right. The last thing. No, these are not dog pads. I don't know if you use them as that. But Never thought about using from the dental place. See, there you go. All right, the last thing I'm going to share, okay, just so you know, you attract your people in this world. My people, Deborah just said, I have mop slippers too. Deborah, thank you. They're the handiest things when you have a barbecue and you come in from the pool, you put the mop slippers on and you just dry your kitchen floor so people don't come in and slip. You look a little odd. All right. On Instagram, yesterday, I posted a reel. As you guys know, since December, I have been waiting for a new tool to be delivered to me, myself, and I. If you're on Instagram, go look at my reels. I posted how we got it in place. I want to first thank you to my amazing friends who came over and lifted 450 pounds. I didn't even have to lift it. I supervised. And that's what they told me to do. Okay. I literally just lost my voice when I said that. So I got my new toy. Everything's in place. I was calibrating it yesterday. For those of you who thought it was a 3D printer, it is not. I don't think I have the patience for a 3D printer. It is, and here it is. I will show you a photo of me last night at about 8 o'clock. There we go. I got a laser cutter. And I show that in place. I plan on implementing that into my art studio, making that a part of the surfaces that I'm able to cut, etch, glass, MDF, wood. It has been a dream of mine, as you guys, I don't know if you guys know, my dad is a woodworker. My dad was like, holy moly, he wanted me to get a router, which I already have a router, but this does far more intricate stuff. I'm already thinking Christmas in July. So guess who's going to be cutting out ornaments this weekend? I just have lots of ideas swirling in my head, and it's just been something that I wanted to add to my studio forever. I took the leap last December. It got here yesterday. The UPS driver was so nice. Gabriel wants to know if it's really windy in my studio. Let's just say when you're on camera, you should have good lighting and good Beyonce wind. Also, I am in menopause, so that fan is to keep me from overheating instantaneously. So thank you all who have been asking, have been on this little road. I have expanded my art studio. I am going to be, my garage is no longer really my garage. It never was anyway. I am actually going to be insulating and closing that and getting a mini split in there because it's tremendously hot. But I did get 2 of the 3 lasers calibrated yesterday. It wasn't really difficult. I was just overtired and ran out of steam and had to take stuff apart. And there's something about me when I get overtired, I just cannot focus. And I just hit the hay last night. I decided to go watch all my TV. And thank you so much for those of you who are asking what I'm going to do with it. There are no limits. And I plan on painting on things that I have wanted to paint and make and etch. And I'm going to be doing wine glasses this weekend. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That was it. Any other questions? Gabriel just said, menopause, you're so young. Oh, me. Lit up like the 4th of July. Any other questions before I go? So this is just proof that I do make note of every question you ask me. So what does the cleaning supplies have to do with creating art? If your house is semi-clean and things go a lot faster, you have more time to create. You see how I tied that in? And if this is your first time watching, I do a Friday favorites. It's always been Friday, 5 of my favorites. I haven't been here for the past 2 or 3 weeks because I was out of town. And so now I am here to chat with you. What's your favorite eraser? Oh my God. Oh, I think I've. Okay, I just got a question. I have a favorite eraser. I think I've listed this before. It's the General Pencil. It just says BM2, but it's one of these things with the white. Coming from, I have a drafting background. That's what I went to school for. This one, though, I like it because it's not like that big chunky white one that you get, which I like that one too. But I also don't like when my erasers get dirty. So this General Pencil one, I picked this up at a trade show and I have all the refills. I love this thing. I don't draw a lot just because I don't, but this is my favorite eraser. Thank you for asking. Oh, Gabriel just said you're so organized. So the UPS driver who came to my house yesterday, he said, first off, he was hot. Second off, his ex-wife was from Michigan. Third off, he did help me get it right into place. They're supposed to kind of leave it in your driveway, but he was so cool, stayed and talked with me. And it was hot. Really good looking. I hope he's watching. Use your mop slippers as dust mops too. Sandglass. Yeah. Oh, I do. Yep. Anything, because I have a pool. So I always like to make sure that the surfaces stay dry in the house. So I use them for that. I use them to walk around. All right. I'll share I got those mop slippers like 20 years ago at the Del Mar Fair, and people thought I was crazy. All right. The next Friday favorites will be the second Friday of August. You never finished your sentence about making your own watercolors. Oh, well, I don't physically make my own watercolors. Hold on. Let me think. Hold on. Look at how organized I can't find them. They might be in my bedroom. They're probably in my room. I'll check here though. Nope, here they are. Okay. So all I do is fill these. Oh, that one's not filled. Well, I have one. I must have. The other ones might be in my bedroom. So my friend does have a 3D printer, which is really cool. He made me these little Altoid tins. He made the insert. He made these. So he made a bunch of them for me. So basically, I just take the tubed watercolors. So I think this might be, these were inexpensive watercolors that I wasn't overly fond of, but I wanted to be able to use them. And I also take these when I go and teach. But I can make my own sets. And I just put the paint in there. Now, normally what I do, it takes, I think it took me like 3 or 4 weeks normally to get these to like really set up. So you kind of have to be patient. You know, put the tubes in there. I shake them around, try to get the air bubbles, anything out of it. And then I go stick them in the sun. And I live in a very arid climate, but they do take quite a while. And they're activated by water, so they're my own color palettes. Thank you, Lisa. So my friend makes these for me. I could probably find out if he sells them. I should ask him. He has a 3D printer. He made a bunch of them as prototypes for me. And the first few I wasn't fond of. I hope he's not listening. I wasn't overly fond of this one because it was too, what's the word? Too narrow. Also, I don't know. This was too many colors. I don't need that. Let's see. Use a toothpick next time when making pans. Yeah. You just give them a little stir. I usually just do this. But, all right. Although I've been watching the process of people making, really amazes me. They're making watercolors out of eyeshadow. Okay. I hope that answers all those questions. I'm not really, I'm just sharing things that I like, use, and love, and that kind of thing. And hopefully it helps. Thank you so much. I know the Amazon affiliate, some people were kind of bummed that I didn't get on during Prime Days, and I didn't really order anything for Prime Days. That's not like usually my thing. I do all my shopping on Amazon just because I don't want to leave the house most of the time. But I did buy one thing. I bought my Orbi Netgear modem satellite things for the garage for my laser and for my bedroom because my internet's not that great. That was all I bought. I didn't buy anything. People were like asking. There's a famous little brush company that started out making makeup brushes. Oh, which one is that? I use one brush. I use one company for brushes. They own my heart. I love them. All right. Oh, my chair went down. This chair, Lisa, I think I've shared this chair. I love this chair. Love your Friday favorite show. Thank you. I am going to say goodbye on Instagram real quick. I'm sorry I can't get the photos and stuff on there, but if you want to sign up for the tote bag, Gabriel, I will be talking to you soon, my friend. And I will just say goodbye, but I'll stay here for a minute on Facebook and answer any other questions. And I want to know what you want to see. You look great and inspire as always. This was fun. Love you. Oh, I am so happy to hear from you. Okay. Check out of here. Bye, guys. Thanks, Gabriel. Okay. So, I'm sorry that last minute I pushed Friday favorites to once a month. My schedule was just getting too busy, and I want to enjoy my summer as much as I possibly can by taking some weekends and living my life. So I'll probably bring that in the fall more weekly, but this was easier for me. And you didn't just get 5, you got, I don't know, maybe 10. And if you're ever looking for my favorites, they are listed on my blog. I was telling people the other day, if you go to my blog, the link on the upper right-hand corner, people were asking me to sign them up. All you got to do is put your email in and then verify your email. I can't do it. It's right on my blog. I update that usually once or twice a week. I put in there the free art journal demo. I'm here to share. And now hopefully with my expanded art business, I'll have a little bit more to share from the world of laser. Otherwise, I don't know. I cannot wait to get home from work tonight. I have plans after work to go with my friend, which I really want to go. And Dina, if you're watching, I am going. But part of me wants to just stay home and play with my laser. Oh, that sounded dirty. Anyway, maybe I shouldn't have had that second cup of tea. If you're new to Friday favorites, I don't normally have this much energy. I just happened to wake up on a high. That was it. All right, now I got to go clean this place up. And if you have any questions, don't forget, you want to sign up for the tote bag workshop. It's August 2nd. Excuse me. It's August 2nd. It's live. It's recorded. You can rewatch it. It will go in your portal for those who are asking. Let's see. It is a separate workshop. It's not a challenge. It is not free. I'm sorry. That is the way that goes. What else can I answer? Have a good weekend. I will have Wi-Fi going into my garage, which will make my life easier as far as being able to share content from out there, because I want to do that as well. And maybe somebody is looking to expand their business. I am scared out of my mind. I took a leap, invested in myself. I always find it's easier to invest in somebody else, but now is the time. I told the UPS driver, oh my God, it's so great to decide what you want to be at 52 years old. Kate just said you always have energy. I do have a lot of energy. And I'm lucky. I love to be multitasking and doing a lot of stuff. That's just how my brain is wired. And I hope that by bringing you some of these favorites, they add to your life. I'm going to be mopping and lasering all weekend. It's hard for me to keep up with your life, so I can't imagine your pace. I know. I'm just one of those people who just has a hard time staying still. Last weekend I was laughing. I put those canvas tote bags on my website, and I put them for relatively cheap, just because I was like, just get rid of them. People have to pay postage. I want people to join in, and I was laughing because they sold out within a few days. It was really fun, and in fact, I think it was telling Deborah, who ordered, that every time I sat down, another order would ding on my phone. I was like, oh, gotta get up, package it. But I was laughing. I poured a glass of wine. It just kept happening. And I'm just one of those like superstitious, like, oh, if I go do it again, it might happen. It was just exhilarating. And I felt so good that I packaged all the orders, and they went out the next morning. And I put the wine in the refrigerator and said, forget it. I'll go to bed. All right. Have a wonderful weekend. Please feel free to email me any questions you have. I'll put my email address. Because that's where I get the content. If you guys are asking me about things, I will tell you about the things. Lisa said I would invest in you anytime. Thank you. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm excited. But I always feel too like most of the biggest chances I've ever taken in life were when I were most scared and most excited. So this is just a leap with a parachute that I'm excited. I'm thrilled. All right. I think I got to everything. If you have any other questions, just drop me an email. I'm going to wear this, Be the Sunshine today. This is a great message. I got a sticker. It's going on my water. They always deliver the t-shirt with some little saying or motivational or matching sticker. So it goes on my water bottle. Have a great day, all. I need to go into work. And I will see you over the weekend. Hopefully, if I get my Wi-Fi hooked up, I'll talk to you about the beginning stages of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and what I'm cutting out. And I'm taking you along for the ride. I am taking you along. All right. Possibilities are endless. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a wonderful Friday and a wonderful week.